back at it again with another unboxing. Is it just me, or do you guys buy a plant a day too? My name's Ashley, for those who don't know, and my channel here is Planty Princess 92, where we talk about a whole lot of planty things. So, as I just said, I'm going to be doing another unboxing, and today's mystery plant is the Philodendron Burle Marx Fantasy. So again, this is another one that I got off of eBay, and we have it marked live plants, which I like because I feel like, you know, as long as you get a decent mailman, they'll handle it with a little extra care, knowing that it's marked as live plants. You know, for us, that would be, you know, the same as mailing a dog or a cat in the mail. At least my plants are prioritized at the same level. Oh, packing peanuts. Okay, so it's packed with packing peanuts. And I believe this, oh, and shredded paper. And shredded paper. And I believe it's packed without a pot. So I am going to go ahead, and then it's taped down to the bottom of the box. So then I am going to go ahead and pot this up hydroponically, or semi-hydroponically. And we'll see how it does. I believe it was growing in soil prior to now. So hopefully it will adjust well. If I start to notice that it's declining at all, I may either take it out and stick it in water to grow better roots, depending on what's going on with it, how it's declining. Or I may just take it out and throw it in soil, at least till it acclimates, and then when it gets a little larger and more established, then I may try to grow it hydroponically again. So we'll see what happens, but I'm going to start it off semi-hydroponically. So it's wrapped in tissue paper, and this cost about, this one costs around $170, give or take, you know, with tax and shipping and whatnot. But it was worth it. Oh my goodness. I hope the camera picks up the little venations running through this whole plant. Like, as you can see, it has venations through the whole, like, the whole leaf. This is amazing. I mean, it looks beautiful in pictures. So we have 3 leaves, and then we have another one on the way, which is always nice because that obviously means it's actively growing. Oh, it's so cute and little. That's neat. The leaves are a little thicker, on the thicker side, which kind of tells me that it's a little more drought tolerant than most plants. Because it can hold on to a little more water than, you know, a thinner leaf would. Now, with that being said, that doesn't mean never water it. It's not a succulent, but it, as with any plant, it would do better underwatered than overwatered. Plants come back a lot easier from underwatering than they do from overwatering. So the roots are wrapped around, it looks like, you know that, like, stick and seal, it's like for kitchen use, it's like plastic wrap, but it's that, like, more waxy paper stuff that is press and seal. So it's wrapped with that, and then like thick tissues or something of the sort. They're dry now, so I don't know if they ever were wet. I hope they were. I don't want to open this. This did arrive pretty quickly though, but I don't want to open it and the roots be all dead and dried out. But man, this is put together pretty tight. There we go. All right. So we got that off, and then, so it was wrapped with a tiny, tiny bit of soil, and yeah, it has very little roots. So being that it you know, doesn't have a full established root system, it probably will be fine switching over to semi-hydroponics. So that's what we have right now for the roots. So we have something a little more established. It's not too established, but it's established enough that, you know, it will hold the plant's needs for sure. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go rinse off the leaves, wash the tops and the bottoms of the leaves and wipe those down. I'm going to rinse the soil off of these roots, and then I'll come back and we'll get this potted up into leca. I already have my semi-hydroponic nutrient solution mixed up here. So I have a tablespoon of Flora Micro, Flora Bloom, and Flora Grow, each a tablespoon each. I have a tablespoon or a little capful of Super Thrive, and then I have teaspoons. I have 1 teaspoon of Flora Grow, Flora Micro, and Flora Bloom, 2 teaspoons of Newt plant food, and 1 teaspoon or 1 capful of Super Thrive. So I have that already mixed up. I have my leca here, I have my pot, and I have my saucer. One thing I just wanted to mention really quick, since I'm potting this up semi-hydroponically, when you do mix these nutrients together, you always want to make sure you have the water in first, because some of the nutrients, if you mix them in bare with nothing there, they don't take right. So they'll be useless to the plant. So give me a second and I will be right back. Okay, so we're back. I rinsed off the roots. Now you can get a better look at how they are already starting. And then I rinsed off the top and the bottom of the leaves as well. Now, aside from getting off any dust or dirt that may have got on it during shipping, it also prevents any pests that may have come with it that you may not see at the moment. So it's recommended to leave your new plants kind of away from your collection in a isolated area for the first week or so that you get them, just in case, you know, you notice any pests, especially if it comes in soil, because obviously you can't see into the soil. So that just kind of helps aid in pest prevention right from the start. So now this is very shallow, so I am going to fill my pot up most of the way to start, and then I'll kind of just throw it in and top it off. So it's up to here to begin with. I'll hold it how I want it. And then I'll top this off. I want to make sure the leaves are above the submerge line, but I want to make sure the stem and the roots are below it. Whenever you're potting up any plants, whether it's in soil or leca, now when you're working with water, you want to make sure the leaves are as much above the water line at the least. But with soil so much, if you submerge a leaf or so where there's a root sticking up, you don't really have to worry about it, because the roots will find their way down and the leaves will find their way up. That's just how it works. So now that I have this all potted up, she'll be happy in her new home. She looks so cute. I am so excited. This plant, I think, would thrive in a little higher of a humidity setting, so I'm going to keep this. I think I'm going to try her in my grow tent. So I'll keep her in my grow tent. I know especially higher humidity helps promote new growth, especially with some philodendrons and Hoyas. So I'm going to stick her in my grow tent and see how she does. So now I'll give her the nutrients she needs. And I'll fill this almost to the top so that way it's about 1/3 of the pot in the water. All right, she's all done. I'm so excited for her to finally be home. This plant came in really great condition. I will link the seller that I purchased this from in the links down below. If you like this video, don't forget to check out some of my other unboxing videos or other planty content. Like, comment, and subscribe. And check out my Instagram. I post daily plant content there. And thank you guys again for watching. Every plant's a princess.